Welcome to How to Add a Banner in Styling with DesignPlus. All right, first we're going to look at the legacy sidebar in DesignTools. So you should have this little rocket ship hanging out in the corner. If you do not, you can click Alt, Shift, and D together if you have a PC. If you're on a Mac, it is going to be Option, Shift, D. And that will force launch DesignTools. So this is the legacy sidebar. This is the older version. And from here, we're going to choose a theme. And here we have multiple options. We can see a kind of a pop-up window of what it would look like. So I'll start with this one. It has a spot for a text and a number. So if you want, we could put in week 2 at the top. If you don't want anything in that bubble, you can just leave it blank and the bubble will remain. On this page is my week 2 page 2, and that is essentially our banner. Now, if we want to go and add another chunk of text underneath our main banner, I'm going to click on the screen and click Add Content Blocks. This will give us options. So we could add objectives, we could add lectures and activities, whatever you would like to personally have on your page. And then as you go, and you could change these objectives, you could change the icon up here. You can add some objectives, recognize the difference between, what have you. If you highlight the whole section and click a backspace and accidentally get rid of your text line, there is an undo button in your sidebar, and you can click it as many times as you need to get back to where you want it to be. So now we have the basics of our design on our page. Now you just need to go back and add in those different aspects. And now I'd like to show you with a fresh new page here how to move from our legacy sidebar to the new design tools. So if you click on the gear icon in the sidebar, this window will pop out. I'm going to click Try New Version. It will reload your page. So if you are currently working in the page, then I would suggest you click Cancel, go to the bottom, save your page, open it again, and then switch to the new version. That way you don't risk losing any of your hard work. All right, so now it preloaded back in what we had earlier. Now with our new page, and then DesignPlus looks much more different. So instead we have buttons to click on things. It's much more user-friendly. We have different categories such as basic content, navigation, page layout, interactive tools like accordions, expanders, popovers. You have now buttons, which are really easy to make in the new DesignPlus. So within the new DesignPlus, we are going to start out with the plus button. We have content. We have an option for choosing our text styles here, as we had in our toolbar. All right, and then from here, we're going to click plus and theme. And then here it already added something. We can come down. Currently you have the circle left number 2. We can change it to a basic color one, some sort of colored heading here. And then once we are done, we're going to come back to our plus sign to then add some content. And then here we are at the content block. We have a nice shading. This is automatically tagged as heading 3, so it makes accessibility much easier as a lot of it is already pre-programmed. Our page 2 up here at the top is already tagged as heading 2. And then you have a space for your content where you can type in whatever it is you want your students to read.